And the lineup looks pretty similar overall for a strong group. And you'll see a lot of attack from the width. Kyoto and Palma on the outsides up top. The only difference, because of a red card, comes in the midfield as Marlon Lopez enters the fray. Up top, you look for Jaime Moreno and Ariagner Smith. Will it be Nicaragua? Will it be Honduras? We're underway. Happy to have you with us this evening from Tegucigalpa. Joe Malfa with you for the action. Honduras and Nicaragua each coming off a draw on the opening match day in a tangled up Group C that has all four teams on 1 point after one match played. Rodriguez from the corner, the header over the bar. Hetzel Montes upset with himself, pulls the jersey over the head. Years, the 29-year-old late blooming center back Hetzel Montes just made his debut in June with 2 starts in World Cup qualifying, scored a goal against Antigua and Barbuda, where Costa Rica up on Haiti. This comes through on the throw to the end line, fed in front, save made by Rodriguez. He's in some pain, he collided with his defender. Quick alert throw in taken by Honduras. Choco Lozano had the opportunity in the end. Miguel Rodriguez down holding his shoulder. He was in pain right away after the collision. They wave off the trainers. They say they don't need them. I'll have a closer look. Quick throw into Palma. And let's see. Oh, he did collide right there into Lozano. Could Lozano have done better with this? Not really, with the way the service was put in. Rodriguez floats it, dangerous area, the header is just wide. This time Jose Martinez. Last time it was Hetzel Montes. Neither time were they able to hit target. Kyoto cutting in, shields off his man, lays it off Rodriguez. Rodriguez, first save of the match from Miguel Rodriguez on the first shot on target. Good run this. Squared back. Settled by Arauz. Ariel Arauz puts it over the bar. It took a deflection, it's saved by Menjivar. And it's out for a corner. Four shots to one. And they have a shot on target each through 45. And with that, the whistle goes. Final round of World Cup qualifying. Match day 2 here in Group C. Through 45 minutes, Honduras and Nicaragua are level in a very tight, scoreless game in Tegucigalpa. Crowd growing a bit restless. Nicaragua left to right in the blue, Honduras right to left in the white. We're underway in the second half of this second match in the final round of World Cup qualifying between Honduras and Nicaragua. Glad to have you. Over the top here, flag stays down for Palma. Luis Palma looking at his options, playing it back post, cleared away back to Palma. Floated again, back post, it's there, it's in! Wasting no time, Romel Kyoto puts Honduras ahead! The whole first half, they were inching closer and closer and just waiting to deal that blow. And it had to be him. He has seen 2 previous World Cup qualifying cycles. He now has 8 World Cup qualifying goals. Getting it done once again. Made no mistake once it was played to him by Palma. That's a finish that is more difficult than it actually looks. Having to come through with the goalkeeper collapsing to you, tracking the ball flight, getting the weight on it perfectly on the volley. Flag stays down again. Kyoto calling for it, goes toward goal. Pardon me, that was Rodriguez stepping up down that right flank this time. Fed through for Arauz, who's been the best player tonight for Nicaragua. Feels like every time they have an opportunity going forward, he is at the center of it. Player down back at the other end here. Hold things up. Make sure that he's tended to as Ramel Kyoto has the match's only goal. Tempers flaring behind the play. Armando Villarreal, the referee, has to come back in to keep the peace. The very combustible elements of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. Knocked through, belly ahead. Ariane Smith hasn't had the service tonight. The striker up top for Nicaragua, trying to make something happen here. To the end line, some contact there. Play on, says the referee. Ball remains with Nicaragua, floated over the top. Quijano lines it up, Quijano puts it over the bar. There's your first half chance. Bansi Hernandez, the substitute, stands over it. Hernandez, the 25-year-old, plays for Real Esteli. Well, now he gives way. It's Byron Bonilla who takes charge. Bonilla scored last game against Costa Rica on a penalty in the 81st minute. It tied the game at 1. Can he tie it at 1 again, this time on a free kick in the 80th minute? Byron Bonilla. Not meant to be. Higher degree of difficulty that. Difficult to get it up and over the wall and down back under the crossbar. He didn't miss it by a whole lot. And there's no telling when an injury may or may not come, but some bad luck here after some aggressive substitution patterns from Honduras. Leaves them down a man probably for the duration of this game now. Whipped in, gathered by Menjivar. Momentum has shifted after the Ruiz injury and Nicaragua going up a man. Try from distance, deflected toward goal. A redirect in front by Ariane Smith, but he was offside. Six minutes of stoppage time tacked on. Oh, given away, chipped over the keeper! That will ice it for Honduras! Alexi Vega pounces on the mistake. They lead 2-0 in Tegucigalpa. A big 3 points this evening for Honduras' quest at making it to next summer's World Cup. Just disastrous at the back here. Trying to chest it back to the keeper, but never taking a peek at where Vega was. He read it the whole way and made no mistake. A split-second decision. Instead of settling to try and go around the keeper, Rodriguez, who had cut off the angle rather well. A deft little chip over the top. Celebration from his manager and the crowd. If Honduras beat Costa Rica here at home, they'll have a 5-point lead, and they can start dreaming about next summer. Menivar sends it long. There's the final whistle. Honduras take it 2-0 over Nicaragua. Match day 2 of this final round of World Cup qualifying. A fruitful one for Honduras here at home.